an interesting call because I'll have to tell you a little story behind this one. I put a furnace in here, I don't know, a couple of years ago, I guess, a little 90-plus gas furnace, and it was an old air conditioning system that was there that I just, you know, tucked the furnace under the A-coil, and I left the old system that was there. Now, I work for this daycare company, and they got like 3 different places, and it's a pretty big, you know, complex in my area. They got 3 different buildings. They have a lot of kids there, and they've been using this one electrician like for 28 years or whatever. So whenever there's a problem or the air conditioner's not working, they'll call him before they call me. I don't know why, but they do. So he called me a couple of weeks ago. He said, hey, the problem over there with your system that you put in, the furnace isn't blowing, the blower isn't working, or the air conditioner's not working. He said, I'm going to go over there and see if it's something simple, I'll fix it. If not, you have to go over there. So he calls me back, you know, a couple hours later. Oh, it's all set. You know, but I didn't ask him what the problem was. He just says it was all set. But then he calls me yesterday. He says, listen, I went back over there to that. He says to my job. He calls it my job. This guy's a real character. He says, oh, I went over to your job over there. Last time I was there, I changed the 3-amp fuse. Now I put a new 3-amp fuse in there and nothing's working. So I don't know if he put a bigger fuse in there and there was a short to ground somewhere. I don't know. I'm going there now, so this could be interesting. That flipping idiot might have put a 30-amp fuse in there. I don't know. I don't know what he did. So we'll find out. So now he says nothing's working. So I know the system's only a couple years old, the furnace. As far as the air conditioning system goes, it's probably 15 years old or something like that, but I'll try to get you guys some shots if I can. It'll be down in the basement type of thing, so outside by the condenser. There's only a couple of things that'll create a direct short like that to blow a fuse, and I'll go over. Pretty simple. Should be either way, I can get the board. I did call the supply house. The board is available, so if I need a board, which I don't see why I should, because a fuse should blow first, but if that idiot put a bigger fuse in there, it might be an issue. I don't know what he did. I wasn't there. So, my old buddy the electrician. Get a kick out of some of these guys, you know. Glorified wire pullers. Alright, so the fuse is blown. Yeah, the transformer humming, so that's a good sign. Wait, green. The yellow's broken. Look at that. That's broken off right there, the yellow. That might have been a bad connection heating up. We'll check it. Alright, so the first thing I'll do is yellow is here. We'll check between common and yellow. We'll see what we got for ohms going out to the contactor outside. That's the first thing I'd check. Check ohms. We got the fuse out, so there's no power. Common is here on the yellow. 20. It's pretty high. That's the only thing that's working is that common is that. Disconnect the common. check it again. 22, that's high ohms. 22, that's too high. Could be a bad contact outside. Tons. This thing is way oversized. I knew that, but I didn't put it in, so way oversized. I'm gonna check the contactor on this. Check the 24-volt coil for ohms. $20 ohms, that's too high. 20. 22, 23 ohms, that's too high. Hello. Oh yeah, I'm here at the job now. Talk about speak of the devil. You're watching me on GPS? You might learn something. Yeah, I'm drawing high ohms on this contactor. I'm gonna, yeah. Yeah, maybe wire was right for once. Yep. We'll try. We'll get it going for the guy. We'll get it going. Yeah, the ohms on that contactor should be about 14. When you know, on the low voltage part, on a coil about 14. Usually, if they blow the fuse like that, they're low, like maybe 2 ohms. But if it's above 20 or close to 20, it's no good either. So, it's now you didn't put no bigger fuse in it than 3 amps, right? Down on the board. Alright, no, I'm just checking because, you know, I might have, if you put a bigger one, I might have to go get a new board. But you're saying no, so that's good. That's good news. It's a 4 ton, so I'm going to go with this style here. 40. I got the 30 amps and the 40 amps. Oh man, look who it is. It's the baby dog, man. She's my friend. She's my friend. Oh man. Alright guys, so I got it disconnected. We'll check the ohms here. White and common should be open line. And I'm not. I'm reading something there, so something's not right. I'm reading 6 ohms, so I shouldn't be reading anything. Might have a bad wire there. The thermostat wire. It should be open line. Unless I'm going through the thermostat. I'm reading 6 ohms there. No good. I gotta chase that out. Alright guys, I found the wiring. I still got 11 ohms. I shouldn't be getting anything because I got it disconnected outside. I'm showing 11 ohms on this wire. So I might have to use this green one. We'll see. There should be open line there. Alright, so I got the wires disconnected. I'm still reading 11 ohms and I got it disconnected in the building. So we got a problem with this thermostat wire coming out. This unit's shorted. See it coming over. You got all kinds of connections here. Look at all this shit. I don't know what's going on there. What the flipping green wires for? Is that some kind of telephone or something? You don't have the green wire hooked up inside. Shouldn't have any voltage there. Make sure. There's no voltage there. No voltage. That should be the wire coming right from outside there. We're in the basement. Low voltage issues sometimes can be a pain. Between red and white I should have open line there. And I do. So between red and white I got open line. So it's this thermostat wire that's running in, you know, in here that's bad. No biggie, we can change it. This green's not even hooked up on the other end. It's just the red and the white. There's a problem right there. It's shorted. So we're open line right here coming from the here's the two wires coming from the furnace that are gonna go to the contactor. And we're on ohms, open line. See OL, open line. Okay. It's white and red right here. That's open on the other end. I wonder why you had that green hooked up. Had something to do with that green wire. It's not being used anyway. Alright guys, the thermostat wire from here down I replaced right to here. So it's open line now. So I got it disconnected in the basement before it was grounded somehow in this piece of wire. So I'll take this stuff up and we'll change that contactor. We'll be ready to rock and roll. Check this now. Open line. I got the disconnect pulled. Put this on volts. No power. I'm gonna change this contactor out. It's drawing. she's drawing high ohms on the coil, so it's gonna go. I get it off. There it goes. Number 8 wire. Hello, LAVIMONIERE Plumbing, Heating and Air. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, I could probably do the gas line hookup. Something like that, I'll do that time and material. You know, depends on, because I gotta bring my threading machine over there and I gotta thread all that pipe. So something like that, you're better off doing it time and material. Because if I give you a price, you know, I don't know what I'm gonna run into. It's gonna be a real high price. She's not gonna like it. So you're better off doing it time and material. This way here, you know, this way here, I'm getting paid for my time and you're getting what you know. Because I don't know what it's going to take until I get started on it, obviously, you know. You can give it a guesstimate, but on a price like that, you want a price that's I'm going in high. So it'd be cheaper for you to do it by the hour. Does that make sense to you? Alright, so when do you want to do it? When is she going to get the stove there? No, I want to do it all in one day. I want to hook up the stove and run the gas pipe at the same day. Yeah, I don't want to go to make 2 trips there. I want to go once and get the job done, you know. So once she gets the stove there, I can slide the stove out, drill a hole for the, you know, the gas pipe and run the gas pipe up there and do the job and get it done, okay? Alright, well let me know. Let me know when she you know, she wants to do it and we'll get it done for you. Alright, thank you. Alright, we got power. Oh man, Mama Steve's a real working man, y'all. Oh, Nick Lil. A new contactor will be like 14 ohms on a low voltage coil, 24 volt coil. If it's below 10 or above 20, I'll change it. A shorted one will be like 2 or 3 ohms. but the wire was shorted. Very weird. It had something to do with that green wire. It was connected here, the green wire, and it wasn't connected on this end. It's not connected on the other end either, so it had something to do with that green wire. But we disconnected the green here. It's not even hooked up. We just got the red and the white. Alright, so I got it taped up there. I got all my stubbies cut off. My pull ties ready to rock and roll. Hook it up inside and put a new fuse in it. It should fire up. This is way oversized for the space. 4 tons, way overkill. Alright, so I'll check my ohms here. See if I could put the camera so you guys could see it. I'm gonna touch the 2 wires together. It should be about 14. So 15 ohms. That's what we want. That's good right there. That's good. Hey guys, I also put an overflow switch in it. I was here on this job a while back. I didn't have one in the truck. I had blown that condensate line out, but I did put an overflow switch in it. And I'm just breaking the wire going out to the condenser, so if it ever overfloods, the wire will break. I'll just tape these wires up and we can put a new fuse in there and it should fire up. Everything should be kosher now. $15 ohms. 15 ohms now, so that's good. That's where we want to be. So the blue is the common. I gotta make sure these connections are tight, because if not, you know, they could heat up and trip that fuse too. So, and then the yellow, which I thought was broken when I got here. We'll put a new fuse in there and we'll try it. They got this thing they call a little popper. It'll pop. So we'll try that first. I got the power off anyway, so make sure it runs with a little popper before I blow another fuse. It's a 3-amp little popper, so off and running, y'all. Oh man, Nicholas. Alright, we'll put the new fuse in and pull my little popper out of there. We'll put the new fuse in, get it back up and running. My door switch off. It's a little magnet. Sorry for the light, guys. Sometimes it's not easy to deal with the light. So I'll put a new 3-amp fuse in here. You never want to, you know, put a bigger fuse than what's called for. He did put a 3-amp in last time. So we'll button it back up and fire it back up, mama. Steve has a real working manual. Oh man, dear. It's a real working manual. I gotta plug condensate pump back in. Plug my light. Turn the power back on. I have checked the charge on this unit before. It's running low suction because it's oversized. But it is what it is. Alright, I got the condensate pump plugged back in. I got the new roll-out switch there. That was never installed. I probably should have put one on when I did this furnace replacement, but that was, you know, had nothing to do with the air conditioning. I just changed the furnace. But I'm here now, so we'll upgrade it. New contactor, T-stat wire, 2 condenser, fan overflow switch, and fuse. Should be fine now.